So what we're going to use for our banana bread today is a pretty simple recipe. Is 4 bananas. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is a little bit less ripe than we would normally use, but we just want to make it. And we've got a heaping teaspoon of baking soda. This is a 1/3 cup of coconut oil melted, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to use a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is a high quality camera, not doing anything. Got a teaspoon and a half of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg, 1/2 cup of coconut flour, 4 eggs. What else? Anything else? That's it. You'll also need like a spoon, because we're going to put the banana bread in little cupcakes, little single serving guys. So it's not real scientific. We're basically just going to throw everything in all at the same time. Look at this handy one-handed eggs. Okay, just going to add everything all at the same time and mix it all together to make the batter. There's probably a better way to make banana bread, but I don't know it. I'm sure somebody who is out there who might be watching, I'm sorry if this offends you, my cooking style, but the point is just to show some easy stuff that we can make. Just toss that in. Using overripe bananas because they're a little bit more sugary, I guess. And that's what you get your sweetness in the bread from. We don't add any sugar to this recipe. And you can see in here, like, I wouldn't really eat that banana normally. Like, not in the morning when I wake up, have a quick banana. I wouldn't eat one that's that ripe. Alright, so we've added all the ingredients to the mixer, and now we're running it. And bear in mind, you know, if you're watching this, you don't have to have some fancy schmancy stand mixer. We bought this thing years ago. Probably we shouldn't have, because we don't use it all that often, but we use it to make this. And you know, basically I just let this thing go until it's all whipped up. You know, like I said, there's probably a better way to make this food, but this usually tastes good, and you know, maybe the consistency is off or something, but I wouldn't know. I'm not a chef. So anyway, you can see it's sort of starting to become a batter there. I've actually forgotten to do this before, but you know, then the last step is I just drizzle in the oil. It's not too hot because I've been letting it cool, so it's not going to cook the egg. But you know, I just let it go in, and then I let it whip up a little bit more, and once it's done, we add it to our cupcake. As you can tell, these videos are going to be very, very technical. I guess that's part of what we're trying to help everybody with, though, is, you know, you don't have to be some sort of like trained person to make good food and to make stuff for your family that they're going to like and it's going to be healthy. You know, it's pretty simple to just throw a few things together, have yummy food that you don't feel guilty about eating. Like, you know, I'm gluten intolerant. Really messes with my insides, which is sort of why we started to go down this path of like, there, it's probably a little less glare, you know, paleo-ish food. And I would always start to crave something sweet, and I'd get like a gluten-free cookie or something. I was like, man, I shouldn't have eaten that. But these things, you know, you're eating bananas and coconut flour, and it's delicious, and it's probably better than those little cookies that you find at the store. So you can do things like this. And this whole recipe doesn't, I mean, you get a whole batch of banana bread cupcakes out of it for, you know, $3-4. So it's a much better deal. You know, instead of $3 or $4 for one gluten-free cookie, you got a whole batch of banana bread that you can slather in butter or whatever. So anyway, we really like this. My daughter loves it. She's always asking for Nana bread. Alright, so we're ready to... Oh, look at that. There's already bacon in there. That's perfect. So we got exactly 12 muffins. I'm going to throw that in. 350 degrees. Oh, gracious. Usually takes about 45 minutes or so. What are you going to eat in a second here? Is it yummy? Can you look at me, please? Hi. Do you like like eating banana bread? Mm-hmm. What's your favorite thing about it?
It's my name.
Your name is your favorite thing?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, so I finally got it out there. It's not graceful. We'll just sort of check it to make sure it's finished. I'll use like a fork. Benora insists that it's finished. Yeah, looks good. Alright, so that's it, and they're yummy. They come out really easily when you use the silicone pads or baking things, which we have had for years. And but you can do it in a normal metal one. Anyway, so enjoy. I know I will. I know my daughter will.